Hey everyone, this is Ted with OAXRAY, and today we're on day 38. 38. Can you believe we made it here this far? I'm feeling great today. Today's a day where I'm excited. I'm not tired. I am ready to find a deal. I know we're going to find something on Walmart.com today. You know why? Just because we are. I know we're going to take some time. If it takes us 10 minutes, it takes us 20 minutes, it takes us half an hour, we're going to do it today. First, shout out to my Rakuten. 6% cash back today. Activate. Click it. Wonder Twin Powers activate. 5% on my toys. That's what I love. Toys. Toys are they're just great for me. That's just where everything started. The first item I sold on Amazon, let me think. Can't say it was the first, but one of the first was the old school Nintendo handheld. I think it was called the DS or something. I remember they were like $199. I could sell them on Amazon for like $349. And I could flip those all day. I also sold them on eBay. The good old days. When Amazon was mostly text-based, it was not as nice and beautiful as it is today. But here on the day 38, I don't know what brought me back to, kind of the first item I sold on Amazon, which I'm pretty sure was that. But, there were so many early items. Most of them were books. But there were a few items that I remember that, kind of those first few weeks, first few months, when I was getting started, they just kind of came across my radar. So you never know what you're going to find. It could be in any category, but I found the most love in the toys. It's just what I like to do. So if you're going to scout along with me, which I know a lot of people are, scout along with me for 100 days, we're on day 38, then just keep that mood going. I'm going to collectible deals today, 40% off some of those. And as I scroll down to the bottom, I just want to see how many items are here. Looks like there's only one page, so I'm going to go over here, and you see this OAXRAY extension. Just tap that. Brings that right up. Starts comparing the prices to other prices. So I have a 5% discount here. I'm going to change this to 6%. Because that's what you're going to get on this website. And I'm going to look at this first item that popped up. I have no idea what it is. It doesn't make any sense that this is this expensive. Brain Minds Ball. What? Is that what I clicked on? Uh-oh. I may have inadvertently found something cool. Because 5 surprise balls. Mini brands surprise balls. 5 surprise. Sorry, I'm just looking at this 3-pack. Zuru 5 surprise. I'm pretty confident that this 05 surprise mini brands case of 12 is really just for these, because this is a pack of 3. So I'll be honest with you, I'm almost considering, I'd build a bundle on this unless there's really a 12-pack. I can't imagine that there's really a 12-pack of this. I can almost guarantee you this is really for these, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'm trying to get an idea of how they come, because here's the thing. Whoa, that was really loud. Turn that down. Because I'm not sure how these are packaged, because you're getting 12. So, or is it 4 packs of 3? Or are we talking something else? This is an item I might buy. I'll explain it to you in a second. If this item stayed profitable for a long period of time, then I would definitely consider considering buying it and basically building my own listing. So for instance, like this right here, this is one ball. This right here is 3 balls. So I'm not sure how they're packaged, but you could probably take 1 ball, sell it on this listing. That would make each ball cost about $4. You still couldn't make any money. Okay, I'm gonna move on because I'm not sure how those are packaged, and I think I'm running down too much of a tangent real quick. Looking at some of these, seeing if they match, but I don't think there's enough margin here. 13, nah, I don't want to mess with that. That's just, margin's a little bit too low. I want to see something better. This is a multi-pack. I'm going to put it as a mismatch just because it's a little bit different. Let me see if this is the same. Okay, this seems to be it. Okay, decent deal. 1097. Let me pull up my calculator and see what I can actually buy it for. I get a 6% discount. So 0.94 times 10.37 means I'm buying it for $10.31. Amazon, what am I able to sell this thing for? Oh, this is crazy. My Little Pony, 1,354. Oh, it's the same item, same pictures. But for whatever reason, the price is $39.99. Let's see, collectible. Oh, crud. OAXRAY thanks you for being with us here today. Go below for OAXRAY.com/100 days to get your 100 days of OAXRAY for only $100. This is $1 a day. Normally it's $100 a month, but with this special promotion, you can follow along with this. You're going to make some money your first 100 days, and then you're going to be confident enough to move on to your next item to purchase after the 100 days. We want to keep this going. But this is just our jump off point. 100 days. Go right down below, OAXRAY.com/100 DAYS. And that's going to bring you to our page where we have 100 days for $100 use of OAXRAY. That's less than 1/3 of the normal cost. Use it, make some money, and follow along with OAXRAY. Okay, so looking at this from the listing, it's hard to tell, but I'm not sure that you're able to sell this brand new. Let's see. Buying for a wife, meh. Buyer beware, quality, but it's still 85% positive. Is this the same? Kind of trying to see to make sure this is exactly the same because I don't want to. Okay, so from what I can tell, it looks like this is a limited run. Okay, so yeah, these are exactly the same. Okay, so the reason this is so expensive is it's collectible. The reason it's collectible is because they stopped making it, and yeah, so this is something that's going to be discontinued, it looks like. So this is 2 years old. So 2 years ago, this item launched, and it probably went into Walmart, Amazon, and all these different places. It was $24.99 when it came out. Amazon probably had this in stock for a while, and then I'll bet you they went out of stock probably last year or this year because they basically fade these different models out. So this is probably, so we see it blipped, right? And so we see a blip there, blip there, blip there. And that's over the last few months, there was a blip. That's it. So it's probably something that's going to be rolling off of the shelves at Amazon. It's probably going to be something that's rolling off the shelves at Walmart. So this is probably going to be your last attempt to buy it if you can. The danger on it, and whenever you look right here, is that for whatever reason, these are all used like new sellers, collectible. So I think you can only list this as collectible. But it says collectible in the title. So that could be the reason why the only way you can list it is collectible. So what I would personally do is I would probably buy it new. And if possible, I don't want to get suspended or anything. You can look up to see if you're able to sell it, see if it's in your wheelhouse and you're able to do it. But I would just do like new collectible because that's what everyone else seems to have been able to do to make the numbers work out and to make it work. Now, I'm not sure the rules around what is collectible, what's not collectible. Mostly what I sell is non-collectible items. So I'm going to warn you there. It does say collectible in the title. I'm not sure if that's what's triggering you not being able to sell this new, but it's everywhere and it's new. So I don't see why you'd have to sell it collectible, but I would say dive into the rules a little bit. I don't want to say, buy this and put it collectible if it's problematic, but as far as I can tell, you should be able to list it that way without any problems. But there's always the legal group on Facebook, and they might, have something different. They might have looked at the rules and seen something that I haven't seen, but everything looks good to me. I think probably because whoever looked at this, or maybe the computer, thought it was really from the 1980s, but really this is only 2 years old. Okay, so I'm going to move over to the calculator. I did want to give that kind of caveat because I'm not sure about this one, but the margin is so great that I would hate to skip it just offhand. So $39.99, collectible item. I said 1032 or something? Pull up the calculator, 1031. Now, I'm going to say this again. This is collectible. I'm not sure if this is going to trigger anything with Amazon. Personally, I would try it. I'd try to list it as collectible like new, and you should be fine. But the thing about My Little Pony, I don't remember. Some people are restricted. I'm technically not. I've sold many My Little Pony items. I've never had a problem. But I know some people are restricted. So before I just say, try it, I would say, look at your account, see what you have access to, see if you're able to sell it. Don't want any problems there. But I see 5 sellers on it, so I'm not worried about it. So here I am. It says Amazon exclusive. I don't know why it says that, because it's available on Walmart. This is not Amazon exclusive. Sometimes things are Amazon exclusive. Some things are Target exclusive. Some things can be Walmart exclusive. They normally say it on the packaging. I don't think I've ever seen a packaging that didn't say Amazon exclusive on it, but was really an Amazon exclusive. So I think that's just wrong in the title. So, but, that is what it is. So I want to talk about this, and we sell it for $39. We bought it for $10.31. It's actually $10.99, but we're going to use that 6% off, which we can get with Honey. Now, I don't think there's any gift cards or anything that are going to give any major discount today, so I didn't do any of those calculations. So our final product cost is $10.31. Our net profit, $17.03 on a $10.31 purchase, which means the ROI is above 160%. So if you put $100 into this item, you'll get back 260 something, 260 or so. You'll get back your original investment of 100 plus an additional 160 if you're able to sell it at this price. Now, everything I say is with a caveat that look at your account. Make sure you're able to sell it. Make sure that you have feedback on your account so you can actually sell something. Because a lot of people with no feedback, they might not even pop up in the buy box. So it's a little bit tougher for them to sell. So we have to make all those little nuanced decisions. Your account may be different than mine. My account may be different than yours. You may have extra money. You may only have $1,000 to invest. Maybe if you have $1,000 to invest, you don't choose this product. You choose something else that sells faster. Maybe if you have a lot of money to invest, you buy this and you do long-term hold. Long-term hold means we know that likely Walmart's going to go out of stock of this. Maybe you buy the rest of the stock and you become the only person who stocks this item. I've done that a few times, especially with Walmart. There's kind of a cycle you can see when it's happening, and toys and things, they generally run a cycle too. So this toy might be in production for a year or two, and then they're going to cut it, and then you're going to see another My Little Pony toy pop up. And this one is basically a collectible after that. You can't buy it anymore. It's gone. But those are just your options. But we're at day 38. Can you believe it? We're almost to day 40. We're almost 40% done. I like these milestones. We're hitting them every day. And I'm so excited. I'm hoping everybody's following along with me. That's what everyone needs to do. It's not about watching. This is not about watching a video and doing nothing. This is about you starting on day 1 and you saying, okay, every day at 12 o'clock, every day at 2 o'clock, every day at 1 o'clock, whatever time it is, I have 30 minutes and I'm going to take my 30 minutes and I'm going to find something and make some money. That's all it is. Sit here with the video. while the video is running, go to a Walmart page and just click a button on OAXRAY. That's what I want you to do. That's all you got to do. When you're watching the video, every time I click the OAXRAY extension, you click it. And if you just follow along, by the end of the video, you'll find something probably. Not every time. Maybe you're on the wrong site. You don't find anything in 30 minutes. Maybe you need to go to a different section. Maybe there's no sales on the website. Maybe you need to try a different website. Maybe you're a little bit slow. Maybe by day 100, you're moving 5 times faster than you are on day 1. So on day 1, you're saying, I'm frustrated. I spent an hour and I couldn't find anything, or I found one thing in an hour. And then by day 100, you're finding 5 things an hour because you're that much faster, because you're able to discern it a little bit quicker, because you've sold more items. See, the repetitiveness of this is not only about finding the 100 items. It's about becoming faster, becoming better, because I can source faster than most people who are listening, because I source all the time, because I'm on here making videos, because I use OAXRAY over and over and over and over and over again. I know which pages are going to run. I would know which pages are not going to run. I know how to navigate the website faster than most people. So it's not just about doing the work every day. It's about elevating how good you are. So let's just imagine day 1, you're starting with OAXRAY. You've never used OAXRAY again. You start the 100-day challenge, right? That's like you never playing basketball again. Never playing basketball. And then someone throws you a ball and they're like, try to make a basket, right? Day 1, you're terrible. You can't even bounce the ball. I don't know if you remember back that far, but it was difficult to learn how to dribble, right? It's difficult to learn how to go to these pages. It's difficult to learn about sales rank. It's difficult to learn about all the little things I talk about. It's difficult to learn about Keepa. It's difficult to learn about eBay and how you can resell items and flip them and use different data from Keepa. All of this is hard, right? But you have someone with you going through it with you. I'm going through it. I'm finding these items. And there's a different issue with every item. Every item is very different. We're talking about My Little Pony, right? When you pull this up, it says collectible. Completely different than the last product we did. But the margins are larger, so we're looking at this item and we're saying, this might be something that works out. Even if it doesn't work out on Amazon, maybe it works out on eBay. I don't know. Because this thing is selling a lot of units. We can tell that. We know that. It sold a lot of units on Amazon. If I pull up the listing, we see 1,354 ratings in just 2 years. It's likely this thing sold over 50,000 of these things, maybe even over 100,000 of these little packs over the last 2 years. So it's worth it to take the extra few minutes, go through everything, see if your account's ready, see if your account's able to do it, able to sell. I am. I have the sell button, sell here button, right? But that is what it's about. So think about it. If we were playing basketball and you were trying to get as good as possible, we're on day 38 of you playing. Now you know how to dribble a little bit. Boop, boop, boop. Now you're taking shots. Swoosh, right? So this is about the repetition. This is about getting your skills. I'm sure you're fast. I'm sure you're moving faster today than you were on day 1. I'm sure you're finding items faster today than you are on day 10. See, everything's that gradual improvement. You get 1% faster today, 2% faster tomorrow, 3% faster tomorrow. By the end of the year, I think it's your 30 times better, 37 times better if you have a 1% improvement every day at the end of the year. So this is where using OAXRAY comes in. OAXRAY is super simple to use, but there's all these small nuances that you need to learn. And that is what we talk about every day. So on the 38th day, this is the first time in 38 days we've talked about a collectible item. Because there's that many small things that we can talk about. There's so much nuance in each one of these. So if you're getting discouraged at this point, think about it like any other endeavor that you've never done before. Think about it like basketball and someone just throws you a basketball. You've never bounced it. You've never thrown it. You've never taken a shot. that first day, you're going to miss every shot. So day 1, maybe it took you 3 hours to find something. Day 2, maybe it took you 2 hours and 58 minutes. And day 38, day 39, you're a little bit better. So now it's taking you an hour to find a product. By day 100, it's going to take you 15, 20 minutes to find a product. So what I'm talking about is just keep going. Go through this. We got it. We're to an item. We're to a point where $17, $20 profits. We're finding those daily, every day. They're all over the place. And Walmart right now has 30 million listings. We've gone through a few thousand in the past 39 days. I'll bet you it was under 100,000. Because maybe every day we go through 1,000 or so to try to find one item. Sometimes I have to go through more than 1,000 to find one item. But those items are there. And I will say that I know where I'm looking. I know what categories to go to. I'm probably better than your average bear. So if you're following me and you're saying, dang, he found it in 10 minutes and it's taking me an hour, it's because I know what I'm doing and I know what sections to go to and I know where to click and I know how to move down and I know how to do all these little things because I started OAXRAY years ago. So I've been using it that long. So the only thing I want everybody to understand is this learning process. We're on day 38 and we're making a $17 net profit and we have 160% return on investment. So that's the end of my rant. Thank you guys very much. Have a great day. Make some money using OAXRAY.